Welcome to the Guitar Channel. I am super happy to welcome you a new interview from Montreux in Switzerland. I am with the one and only Claudio Pagelli from Pagelli Guitars. Claudio, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah?
Thank you very much. Hope you too.
So we are at day 2 of the show. How was the show for you yesterday?
It was a good show so far. A lot of people, interesting people, and let's see at the end of the show. But so far, we have a good time.
Excellent. Is it actually the very first international guitar show in Switzerland ever?
There are two. Yeah, there was years ago a show, and now are two shows, more local ones. But international, I would say it's the first one. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And on a such nice place, anyway.
Yeah, indeed. We have a beautiful view, a beautiful light. Excellent to see the beautiful guitar. So we have two guitars here for the interview. With which one do you want to start?
I can start with this one.
Yes. Okay.
Because
Hold it.
The microphone.
No. Hold the guitar up so we can see the beautiful guitar.
Yes. Also, I choose these two because there are two new models we have. We call it the 40-year anniversary model. We did it for the 40-year anniversary. Actually, it's because of the COVID and all that. I think it would be 45 years now or something, or 44. But who cares anyway? It's now the 40-year anniversary model and has some innovations in it that are quite interesting. Also in general, I don't know if you see it, it's just a very nice guitar. So it's all flamed maple. It's called colored maple because it has some red in it. And the neck is badook, and also this shoulder part is badook, and everything what is black is ebony.
Yeah.
We have, for example, square pins. Nobody ever did square pins. But when you put the round it's just, it needed something to highlight the bridge. And so Claudia, my wife, who is doing the designs, came up with these square pins. And it looked very nice on paper, and it looks nice in reality. Yeah. But it's a 4-hour work just to do this, or even more to do these pins.
Is it a challenge for you to go from a drawing from Claudia to building the guitar?
Yeah, sometimes it's a heavy challenge, because she always does design in 2D, not 3D. Okay. And then on 2D, it's very easy to make like a black line here, black line there. And at the end, I have another guitar here that was really pushing me to the edge of what I'm capable to do.
That's the one we presented at the Guitar Summit. Exactly. We did an interview about it in 2019, right?
Exactly, you're right. So back to this one.
Yes.
The top we have a very nice Swiss moon spruce because many use now this Swiss moon spruce, and this is cut in the area where we live, from Florinette wood, and so I use always this. And this is a very nice beer cloth spruce, and so I have the chance to go there when he has some really, really exciting stuff. He gives me a call, and so I'm always the first who grabs the great stuff. Then a nice thing is not only, if you look from front, you see it, it's the arm rest here. Yeah. People may think it's just a design, but actually that's floating over the top. So when you play, you don't put your arm on the top, and that's a huge difference. The soundboard can vibrate much more freely, and the guitar sounds much more open.
You don't dampen the vibration
of the top. And it's quite dramatical change like this. Yeah. And it's nicely integrated because normally they are always like so black heavy stuff, and this is like a fine line integrated.
Always such an elegant design in Pagelli guitars, huh?
Yes.
I say it, yes.
You say it, then it's okay. Another thing that I never have seen on a guitar yet, and it happened by accident. This is now a secret that it's go out to the public, because you see, it's the whole body on the front and on the back is beveled. Yes. So we know the bevels for the arms or like this, but this is the whole body. And I made a mistake, I routed the channel too deep for the ebony. And then, so the top was just, the ebony binding was too low. So
Okay.
I had to make a ramp. I was thinking, what can I do now? And I came to the conclusion that I make a ramp, and it feels so much better than a normal guitar with the edges because it's so smooth. If you touch it, don't touch it. And yeah, it's something for us it will be standard on all guitars now because it's a huge difference.
Wonderful. Let's show the back a little bit. Wow, such a beautiful back.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I had to do it in various pieces because this kind of wood sometimes has some parts who are too soft, and so I had to cut the parts out and combine it with an other wood. But it looks nice, you know.
Yeah, it does.
It also has this one has like an X bracing, some kind of. Other ones I did some total new bracing. And yeah, that's what I can tell about this guitar, about the new things. And on the other one,
And hold on a second. So the hole you have here, you already did before? Is that a new design?
this is a new design.
Okay.
Yes, it's yes, as I said, it's our 40-year model, and I started about 4 or 5 years ago as a side project, and now I made 5 of them, and I finished them. It's the first I finished them. Actually, this guitar I finished yesterday before in the morning, you know.
Okay.
So it's fresh, as always.
I suppose it is for sale, or no, you're not sure?
This one is reserved, let's say
Okay.
it like this. That's the one I may sell, but I want to keep it for a while. But we see.
And can we talk about the budget for this kind of guitar, or we don't talk about money between us?
Yeah, they are. They start. Let's say we don't have a final price yet because every of these 5 guitars is totally differently made inside and
Okay.
wood or lacquer. But I would say roughly 18 to 20,000.
Okay, great. Now we move on to a second guitar.
Yes, and here you see we have no pins because I have a total different bracing inside. I call it the split bracing. But this is something we don't have to talk about because you can't see it, so it's hard to describe it.
It's a secret. You don't want to share your secret, Claudio.
Yeah, that's the other word of
Okay.
saying it. No, I will share it, but not at the moment, I guess. But what is also new, and I never have seen on a guitar, I was holding the guitar like you hold a guitar normally, and then I realized that my ear is behind the guitar, my left ear. So I made a back part.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, yes,
Yeah,
totally.
totally.
And I have one guitar, you know, an old Ibanez where I always route, and if I have new ideas, I do some routings there and whatever. And then I realized, actually, not at the very first time, because on my left ear, I don't hear the highs no more so well. And then I thought, oh, it's not that dramatical. But when I changed it, I realized that it's really opening the sound, and it helps a lot for a 3-dimensional sound. So we call it just simple, the back part, and I have never seen that on a guitar. But you know, these days you never know if it's already somewhere, you know, in the middle century already. I don't know. But as far as I know, it's a thing we invented now. So this guitar, also all these 40 years, they have a lot of invention. The bracings, the all-body bevel, as we call it, the back part, and the square pins. There's a lot in a guitar.
Yeah, indeed.
For one.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. And what about the woods you use for
On this one?
Yeah.
Also the moon spruce on top, bear claw, and the neck here is Wenge,
Okay.
and the body is flamed Ovankol.
Okay.
The
Beautiful.
difference is also between the other one and this one. This one is the body oiled, what I like very much. I do more and more just oiled, and the other one is fully lacquered because white wood like this, you can't oil. It looks always dirty very
Okay.
fast. But this kind of wood you can oil, and it's the purest cover you can make without damping the sound. So I like it very much.
Excellent. Claudio, yeah, sorry.
And we have this side part. Yeah. Also we have the back part and the side part, and this is so the sound goes towards the direction of the player. And that makes a lot of sense. Most of the time the player plays for himself, so full sound to the player. It's very surround sound. Yeah, it's nice. And it's brand new. It's not played more than let's say 30 minutes, and it already sounds quite big.
How long does it take to order a guitar from you, Claudio?
To order a second.
Ordering is the easy
ordering
part.
Is easy. But till you get it, it's always different. I try to keep it around a year.
Oh,
not too bad. Yeah. I had one 3 years and waiting list, and I don't want that no more because I have no idea what's going on in 3 years, you know. And it made me sick just to know, oh fuck, I'm blocked for 3 years, you know. So I try to keep it between one. Now I would say it's 1.5 at the moment, but. Okay. And if it's getting too much, I just don't take orders. Easy.
Claudio, it was awesome to be able to have you on the show. And as a follow-up, we are going to do an interview after that with Claudia, and we are going to talk about the design and cross the different versions and see if you guys tell the same story or not. Are you afraid?
Double check.
Yeah.
As long as we don't talk about no, about whatever. No, it's okay. Yeah.
All
and
right.
she will present another quite nice guitar. It's also where we go a total different direction. So it's quite interesting also.
Excellent. Thank you very much again for your time, Claudio, and I wish you all the best for the next 40 years of guitar building.
40 years, that would be, I'm 172, something like this. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
No problem.
Cheers again.
Okay. All right, cheers.
Ciao.
For the price of a magazine, subscribe to The Guitar Channel to access the full videos.